Oh, hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. How are you? Here we are, Wednesday, middle of the week already. I hope your week's going well. I hope your Wednesday started off good. We've got lots to come for you on the channel today. Loads of great shows, lots of education, and also lots of great deals, and probably a smattering of fun. Let me tell you what's coming up today. Live at 5, my love. Later on, we have got 60-minute deals. Now, there's been some chat about these shows recently where, you know, people have gone, oh, 60-minute deals, and if I'm not there, then I won't be able to see them. That is true. So if we do any of these shows, you need to make sure that you put time away in your calendar to come and watch them, because that's the whole point. The deals will be there for 60 minutes. If you watch, you can take advantage of them. If you don't watch, what can I say? Just check the schedule each and every week, because these shows will be popping up. So that's going to be exciting. So exciting, in fact, Craig is coming in just for the one show. He's heard about the deals that we've got in that 60 minutes, and he said, okay, I'm going to come and do the show, hey? He's driving in his car, hey, and he's going to be here for the show. No, he's not a pirate. He's from Scotland. So he's coming in for that later on.
I was just going to say that. Harr, me mateys. Harr. It was like Pieces of Eight, that.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was meant to sound really Scottish.
Well, it did, but it was also Pieces of Eight.
Okay. So Craig's coming in later on. Hey, I'm coming in for the show with Ben. Pieces of Eight, Pieces of Eight. So that's later. Before that, though, as you can see, we have got, well, crafting royalty in the studio, because Colour Me Happy is coming away at 2 o'clock this afternoon, 2 through 4, where we're going to be concentrating on, well, lots of different items. But with the Colour Me Happy show, I think it's really over to you again, because we've got ink pads on the show, we've got pens on the show. So, you know, we will go through lots of goodies, and you let us know what you want to see. If you want to ask those questions, you can. And of course, in Wake Up Call right now, we bring you the heads up on what's coming up throughout the day. And also, we bring you some fantastic deals from our outlet clearance, new deals that you won't have seen, and we're going to come to in just a few moments' time. And as I said, it's not just me for the first two shows, it is the one and only. I'm so pleased he's back again, twice in 1 week. Leann, how are you? I'm
great, thank you, Ben. I'm really, really looking forward to today. I love a Colour Me Happy event.
Yeah.
I love it when I get to do some colouring. And I think, you know, I really enjoy it when you tell me what you're struggling with. Yeah. When you tell me, do you know what, I've tried and I can't quite, or can you remind me, can you just show me how? So anybody's got any little conundrums, any challenge chivs?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Any challenge chivs little things where you're like, can you show me, can you help me? I'm here for it, Ben. Yeah. So we can do that in the next 2 hours and Colour Me Happy. So get those in and I'll be happy to show you.
So I think two things we need from you in this show. Give us a heads up of what you might want to see in Colour Me Happy. So if we need to get anything ready as far as demos are concerned, we can. But also in the show, you know, we brought Wake Up Call back now, and it's, well, it's obligatory that we have to do the sit-down bit about halfway through. So the sit-down bit today is all over to you guys to come up with questions. We are after your colouring conundrums, challenge chivs, questions, please, on, I don't know, pens, on ink pads, whatever it is that you're struggling with, we want to know, and we're going to put the questions to Leann. And no such thing as a silly question, Leann, is there? No such thing as a silly question, ever. So I used to work in education years ago, and I say that to everybody. If you've got a question, it's a question you need an answer to, and therefore it is not silly. So whatever you want to know, please don't be afraid to just type it in and let me help you. And if you don't ask the questions in the show, I mean, we'll just sit here and probably natter about, you know, random stuff for 10 minutes. Oh, log burners. Yeah, Mr. Chivers, he's after a log burner. We've ordered one today. If you've got a log burner, tell me about your experience. Do you love your log burner? What kind of logs do you put on your burner? How big are the logs you put on your burner? Does it warm your whole house? Yeah. Mr. Chivers thinks the log burner is going to heat the whole house and he's going to save on gas. I've told him he's deluded. I'm still going to want the heating on from me upstairs, otherwise it's going to be icy up there. See, Mum and Dad have got a log burner back in Devon, and it heats the living room very nicely. Like not the rest of the house. No, you're still going to need the heating in the kitchen, the dining room, upstairs. I'm okay with turning the radiators off in the living room. Yeah. We need them everywhere else. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know, but yeah, if you've got any log burning tips. Advice. Yeah. What's the best wood to burn? You know, what's the most fuel efficient Wood?
Yeah.
Or are you going to burn wood? Because you can get those like...
Well, we're getting a multi-fuel one.
Right.
So we can burn the other things.
Oh, so you could put like coal in there as well, could you, if you wanted to?
Yes,
oh,
the smokeless, because we're a smokeless zone.
Yeah.
So yes, as long as it's a smokeless fuel, we're going to be able to... So give us your advice. I'm open for all of the advice because I've not got a clue.
You could say you've got lots of burning questions to ask. Burning questions because it's a log burner. It would be good if you could give us some advice. So chop chop. Rachel's on the socials this morning because he just put, stop! I will. Radical Rachel's on the socials. You all love me, really. Laurie Barnett's in saying hello. Hi also to Paw Prince in South Carolina. Kathy Green's with us saying good morning from a soon-to-be steamy Mechanicsburg. You guys know my favourite place in the world. I will visit there one day. Going to be in the 90s again today. We're getting some nice weather here soon. You know, from next week.
We're not going to be here.
Oh, no, you're not.
It's typical that the nice weather's coming when I'm leaving. I'm going on a business trip to visit some of our manufacturers for the first time since COVID.
Is it actually?
So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be lovely, but I'm going to be out of the country. I'm going to get the nice weather.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got like 22, 23 next week, they reckon.
And that's perfect for me. That's my max.
Same.
Yes. Anything above that and I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh, well. I'll send you pictures.
Thanks.
But having said that, it's going to be nice nice weather in...
it's going to be 38 and 90% humidity.
And you're going to be working.
And working. Travelling on planes, on trains, in automobiles.
I know we've got to move on as well. Like, we can sit and chat all day.
I am going to visit my very own toilet, though.
Here we go. What?
One of our factories actually made me a toilet.
What?
Yes, in the factory. Because bathrooms, it can be sometimes, for somebody, who's grown up in the West, sometimes bathrooms can be challenging.
Yeah.
And I'm not always able for the challenge. So one of our factories built me a toilet. Built me my own throne.
Right.
And it stays locked when I'm not there.
Huh.
Yeah, and then when I'm coming, it gets unlocked and that's mine.
Wow,
Yeah, and then it gets locked again. I've got pictures of it, Ben. I'll show you.
Please, can we show? Is that something we can show everybody?
Probably. I'll find it on my phone.
I'll send it to Nicola.
Yeah.
You know you've made it when you get your own porcelain throne.
You get your own bathroom.
Yeah.
It's got my own little sink. All of the tissues and things that I would need. Yeah, it's marvelous. It's got a lockable door. The key is managed by the owner of the factory.
Wow. You see, I've got a roundabout named after me, but now I want a toilet.
You know you've reached the peak of your career when somebody builds you a toilet.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to say a few more hellos in just a second because I realise this is only a hour show and we've already done 10 minutes and we haven't done anything. By the way, Claire says, I had all my log burners taken out. It was too hot and you can't turn them down. She says, I'm a funny age.
Me too. I'm getting to that point myself, which is what I'm a bit concerned about. Do you know what? He wants it and we're going to have to go with it, aren't we?
Yeah.
He's at a funny age as well, where all his joints are aching and he thinks the heat's going to help him. Yeah.
Sometimes the cold helps with like achy joints though, doesn't it? Like ice.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think sometimes heat can exacerbate it.
Do you think? Oh.
But anyway, let us definitely move now. We'll say a few more hellos and we'll get into the show. What's on this week on Crafters TV? Well, still lots to come. As I've told you, Wednesday, Colour Me Happy, that's coming up at 2 this afternoon, 9 o'clock Eastern. Whatever you want to see on that show, you can check the Shop the Show and see all the deals that we've got coming up. But any kind of colouring conundrums, anything you want to see in particular, fire those requests our way. And then tonight, live at 5, midday Eastern, we've got 60-minute deals. And it is literally just that. So if you don't watch that show, you won't be able to pick up those deals. And there are some brilliant deals. As I say, Craig is making his own way in for that show because he's heard how great the deals are. So you can imagine why you need to be in on that. Tomorrow, it's me and Craig Day. We've got Wake Up Call, got a craft along tomorrow, plus a summer sale cartload. It is also tomorrow Becky Swan's birthday, so do make sure you send her a very happy birthday. It's her 30th. And then And then on Friday, it is a Sheena day. I know last week I made a big deal about Sheena being back in her little Wednesday slot, but she's doing Friday this week. We've got a wake-up call with an unbelievable launch day for you as well. And then Friday night, back by popular demand, it is Friday Night Live with me and Sheena. So lots of fun, prizes to be won. It's a real wacky show where anything can go. A few more quick hellos and we're into it. Ruth is in. Cindy Condy joins us from Texas. Hello also to Shaz Earl, who says, morning everyone, I got the ink pads. Yay! What a bargain. Which ones did you get? Because we've got lots of ink pads on the show. Janice Sutton joins us from West Virginia. Lynn says hello from Newcastle, way. Lois joins us from Ohio. And Lorraine says, good morning everyone. Hi also to Laurie Barnett, who says, ha 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 ha, Ben is on fire. Right, let's get going. We're starting off the show with some additions to our outlet clearance show. You'll know by now it's gone down in the annals of history, one of the greatest shows ever, world record breaking show where Leann and I did 52 deals in an hour, but we didn't do them all. So we're going to bring you some more of our outlet clearance deals. 10 to go through here with discounts of up to 83%. I will let you go first, Leann.
Thank you, Ben. I have got our gilding flakes, and not any gilding flakes, luxury gilding flakes. In, it just so happens, my favourite colour trio. All right. I absolutely, honestly, it's kismet. And can I just say, kismet. £4.80 or $6.40 platinum member for 3 pots of luxury gilding flakes, saving 60% on the standard price is quite, honestly,
bonkers.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bonkers. Now look at those beautiful colours in there. I love this collection. It is my favourite, these blush colours. The rose gold in here is truly beautiful. And the thing with the luxury gilding flakes, Ben, is they're very different to the standard gilding flake that you get in a large pot, because these are truly metallic. They are luxurious in every way, and a little bit goes a very long way. So all 3 of those beautiful colours that you can see there, I might as well just show you this one as well. Look at that. Oh, wowee. It's incredible. £4.80. Is that like £1.30 a pot or something like that?
£4.80. It's
divided by 3.
Divided by 3, it is
£1.60?
16. It's £1.60 a pot, isn't it?
£1.60 a pot.
Yeah.
I mean, when, how, why?
Yeah.
It's just such good.
When, how, why?
When, how, why?
Yeah.
It's just such good value for money. I just would, even if you've got a little pot, a little stack of these at home, it's a consumable. They run out. You use them, you love them, you decorate your projects with them, and then you haven't got that colour anymore. Get this now while it's on such a great price. And, you know, treat yourself. Why not?
Exactly. You'll thank us later. The next deal, quite simply, unreal on our dimensionals. This is the Prism Treat Box, and what I love so much about this is that, A, it allows you to make one beautiful little Prism Treat Box like a so, but you also get your templates and your dies in here as well to create a roll-up of all of your different prisms. So you've seen it before. I haven't got it actually here in the studio, but when you make multiples of these, you can roll them up, and it ends up looking like a little hexagon, or like a you know, what's the game? Trivial Pursuit. Trivial Pursuit, yes.
Everything's like a little bit of pie.
Yeah.
It's like the final cake in Trivial Pursuit. Makes a hexagon. And it's brilliant that you can put an extra little gift in each one of those boxes, because the boxes all open individually. So 6 different treats. It's great for Christmas present giving, Ben.
I love that idea.
Because you can put, you know, 6 different types of little sweets or treats in there.
Yeah.
You can maybe hide a little piece of jewellery or a little scarf in one of them if you wanted to.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much you can do with them. It really is. I love that gift set.
And you get, obviously, all the decorative elements in there as well, if you want to decorate them up. And, of course, those dies you can use elsewhere, outside of this collection. But the thing you've got to look at, for 15 dies in a stencil, giving you the ability to create a brilliant piece of construction with ease, you're paying £5.59 today. $7.19. It's a £33 saving. $35, almost $36. It's a £40, $45 ticketed item you're picking up for pounds and pence today. Great opportunity to try. Maybe it's not something that you normally do. Maybe you are sort of, cards down the line. You're always making cards. Maybe you want to sort of get into construction. You didn't want to pay £40. Pay £5.59 today, and this is on its way to you. But do go quickly, because if you're having that thought, hundreds of other people will be thinking to themselves, what an absolute bargain. Next, look at this next deal.
This next deal is quite, I'm loving the fact that we're doing all of these deals for you while we make space in our warehouse. Now is the time for you to take advantage of the fact that we're having a clear out of all clear outs for you. This is our fabulous stamp and die set with your special friend. I absolutely love these because they're very, very different. So what you've got is a brilliant size stamp, and I've got this out because you don't really get a true feel for the size of it when it's in the packet. Look, it's a fabulous size. So you've got your special friend stamp and you've got the die to cut that out so that you create this brilliant centerpiece to a card where you're cutting your sentiment out. And to be able to do that for platinum price of £2 or $2.80 is just incredible. It really is. And we've all got friends, and they're all special to us.
Yes.
So if you're making a card for your special friend, this is the sentiment that you need for less than a cup of coffee. Absolutely.
And talking of coffee, thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy. Oh, no, I've got black tea this time. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you. It's not... We need to be kept up on the caffeine today because there's lots of big shows coming up. Next deal, what about this? The nesting dies are Ditzy floral rectangles. 3 amazing nesting dies for £4 or £5.60. These are absolutely gorgeous. If you want to frame your projects, maybe you want to print off some photos and use these to frame those, or quite simply, if you just want to multi-cut all these and layer them up to create a beautiful card like you're seeing just so, these are absolutely perfect. Great size as well, because the largest size 5x7. Use them all together, they look brilliant. You can use them all individually too. And I love the fact with these as well that you've got that sort of thicker frame, and thicker frame. You've also got your Ditzy floral design in there too. Someone hasn't. Oh, I was going to bash that on the side then, but I.
At your peril.
They're not. It's really going to bug me though. Can I?
A light tap on the non-cut side.
I know.
Yeah.
I've done it now. It's fine.
Do you know what I love about those, Ben?
Go on.
5x7 one, the aperture in there is the perfect size for a 6x4 photograph.
Yes.
So we did those so that you can make beautiful framed photographs if you're sending them, at birthdays or Christmas, or if you're wanting to refresh your photograph display at home. They're brilliant for that because it almost cuts a decorative mount for your photographs that you can choose to frame or leave on their own and just pop them around the house. Great for gift giving.
Got it. Nicola spotted a little just up there. £4 or $5.60 is your platinum price on that. 70% saving. As I said, if keep watching this show, up to 83% off the deals you've got here. Right, next up, what you got, Mrs?
I love a hanging sign, Ben. I love it. I love walking down a country lane and seeing a little swinging sign. And this is what this die
saying
set will do.
pub this way.
Pub this way. Gin and tonic to the left. No, it's that song. Something, jokers to the left of me, something to the right, stuck in the middle with you, that one. Gin and tonic to the left
of me,
jokers to the right.
Yeah,
and I'm always going left. Is that right though? I don't know. Anyway, I love a swinging sign pointing me in the direction of a gin and tonic. And this is a fantastic set from Country Lane. What I wanted to do again was show you the size that you're getting in here, because you don't often understand it from the packaging. Look at the size of the dies you've got in here. And that sign. And the great thing about this is, Ben, there's nothing Country Lane about this, and there are no words in there.
No.
So if you've just got a fine liner or a ballpoint, one of our glitter markers, whatever it is you've got, you can write your own little personalised messages on here for whoever you're sending this to in terms of a greeting. That could be pub on Wednesday.
Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic. It could be, I don't know, cake right now.
Yeah. Buy me beer.
But whatever that is, it's just you're going to be able to marry me today. It could be whatever you want, or can I have a divorce? It could be whatever you want. It can be, and it can be for anybody in the family. I really do love this set.
Log burner? Really?
Mr. C,
Yeah.
log burner, please.
Yeah. Rachel's put, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. It could be. It could be. Leave me alone. It could be anything that you want it to be. And that's the great thing about a stamp and die set like this, because you're getting it for £2 or $3.60, and it has got a multitude of uses for you that you're going to be able to use in your stash with all of your other collections, because there's nothing specifically Country Lane about that.
Hi to Cindy, he says, I love gilding flakes. I know they can be a bit messy, but they look so beautiful. Thank you, everyone. I'm just seeing some messages come in. We need some questions for this show for Leann for our colouring conundrum corner. So any colouring conundrums you've got, and if you if you want to fire in requests for Colour Me Happy as well, we are happy to see those too. Joanne Reed just says you could put on that little sign, Leann's throne this way. Yes,
you could.
You could. Love all those. Thank you for the comments coming through. What about a zigzag scene builder? I've not seen these in absolutely ages, but if you love making 3D cards, you've got everything here that you need to be able to create that wonderful zigzag effect. And this one is your Once Upon a Time. So you've got the 3 dies there with your woodland, or your trees. You've got the little die there with the horse-drawn carriage, and then you've got your main die with that castle on. I always think with these as well, obviously you're going to be making those zigzag cards, but they are also great. Like if you just wanted to use the castle as like a background piece for a 2D project, you could, couldn't you? You don't always have to use them as they're saying on the packet.
You can use them individually or together, use them as a topper or to create the concept card, however you want.
And again, what a great way to try something which I remember when we launched these was so super popular. $12.99, $14.99, 5 stamps and 3 dies, £2.40 or $4. And I know we keep saying this as well. Maybe if you've already got these, if you're looking for, and I know it's a way off, but if you're looking for stocking fillers for Christmas, if you're looking for ideas for friends and family members, maybe people you know who you've done a bit of crafting with, who want to get into it, want to build their own stash, you could pick them up for that person because the prices are ridiculous. And I know Christmas is a way off, but this is the time to be shopping now. Put them away in the present drawer and you've got them. That's the next deal. What have you got?
I have got a fabulous set of lacy edgeables. This packet's empty, so I can't show you the actual metal, but you can see here how fabulous these are. I love it when we do these layering sets of edges. So you've got a deep one, a medium one, and a fine one. So they can all be laid together or used individually. And you can see here the size of these. They're 6.2 inches long, which is a really great size. That means they're going to work on your A2 cards, your A6 cards, your 5x7 cards on the 5-inch side. They'll even work on the 7-inch side. You just have a little bit of straight card at the top and bottom. And they're layerable, they're beautiful, they're lacy. For 3 6-inch edge dies for £2.80 or $3.60, that is a bargain you cannot turn down, because these will be in your stash for the next 10, 15, 20 years and still be relevant and usable. Never go out of fashion because they're a beautiful lacy edge.
Celie says, good morning everyone. I know so much about multi-burners. If radiators to be heated, buy one that fits to the whole system. They are bigger. Room only depends on size of room. Coal and wood is best, apparently.
Wow, thank you.
Coal and wood.
Coal and wood.
Coal and wood.
Thank you.
And C. Lee, thank you for your tip and your comment. I'll tell you what, we'll get you covered in Colour Me Happy because the... it's Lynn Morton who's asked this. For Challenge Chivers for Colour Me Happy, she says, I've got a few ink pads and I struggle with every one of them. They're either thick, streaky circles on the card. I'm just a damn disgrace. Please, can you help me? Lynn says.
I can help you and I will help you. Colour Me Happy. Be there or be square.
There we go. Lynn, we will help you out. And if there's anyone who can, Leann can. Next up, please just buy this. Please just buy this. You know the twirling characters that we did a while back where you get your little front and back character and you stamp them out and then you can cut them out and then you get like a bit of invisible thread or cotton thread and you put them in the middle of your card and you spin them around and then you close the card and the people open it and then the character goes like that. We've got, this is brilliant. It's not even just a pig, it's a chef pig. This is going to be the best £1.60 that you will spend today. Actually, yes, Nicola. This is going to be the best £1.60 that you spend ever. Yeah.
I mean, you spend £1.60 on a bar of chocolate these days.
Were we having this conversation, or was I having a conversation with someone else the other day?
It must have been somebody else.
But because we were saying, no.
Was it me?
Was you.
It was me.
You know, because we were talking about the deals where it was like 40p and 48p, saying you can't get like a Mars bar for 40p anymore.
Well, the cream eggs more than 48 pence these days.
Yeah. Even like fingers of fudge that used to be 5p.
Freddo frogs. They used to be 10 pence a Freddo frog. They're not now.
No, they're not. Anyway.
50 pence a Freddo frog.
Huh?
50 pence, I think, a Freddo frog is.
50p for a Freddo frog?
I believe so.
They're about that big. You could literally just go hum, and that's it. And they're gone. So what we're telling you is, pick these up. There was quite a few. We had like a twirling cat, we had a twirling bird, but I don't think there's anything better than the actual pig itself, the twirling pig. So you've got in this set you've got the front and back stamp for your pig. You've got his little chef's hat, which is called a toque. Welcome everybody. You're welcome. And did you know? I didn't know this. I don't know if this is true, but I'm going to say it because I heard it the other day. You know, chef's hats. They obviously have the whoop. The higher the hat, the higher up they are within the world of chefing.
I knew that.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes. You know, if you're in the kitchen and you've got he's the boss man.
Yeah.
And if you've just got like a net holding your hair back, you're not the boss man. No.
A net. So yeah, he's pretty far up in the world of chefing. He is the...
Whenever I say that, I want to do pigs in space. I can't help it. It comes over me. It just comes over me like a...
Muppets.
Yes, I have to do pigs in space. It was the Muppets, yes.
All I remember from Pigs in Space is the one with the blonde... He had like a blonde...
He had like a blonde...
Yeah. Miss Piggy wasn't in that though, was she?
No, Miss Piggy wasn't a pig in space, no.
No, she was just a pig on Earth.
She was a cabaret girl, wasn't she?
She was what?
Was she cabaret? Did she do like singing?
Oh, she did all the singing, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like Lola.
Yeah. Hiya! Anyway, with this, as Nicola's been trying to get me to say for the last 10 minutes, you also get the aperture as well. Obviously, if you've got other apertures, you can obviously put Piggy in different apertures, but this is very useful. So just buy it, please, for £1.60 or $2.
It's a bargain of the century, that.
It is a bargain. It is the bargain of the century.
Now, I have also got a fabulous bargain for you. I felt very frank there. Fabulous.
Fabulous.
And I love flower forming foam. You love flower forming foam. This particular pack of flower forming foam is a great buy because of the light colours in here, which means you can customise it. So for your 12 pieces for $3.99 or $5.19, your platinum price, it's incredible. And let me just show you what I mean by that. You've got a proliferation of the white.
Yeah.
You've got the lovely green for your foliage, and then you've got this kind of sagey pale blue colour. All of those sheets, so you've got 4 green. So the other 8 sheets, these 8, can all be coloured with your watercolour, with your ink pads, with your alcohol pens. Customise the colour for your project. Brilliant to get a flower forming foam set when the colours are really light like this, because then you can customise them to whatever you're using on your project. So don't just think daisies, because this is from the daisy collection when we did it. Just think, what colours are the pieces of foam in that packet? Can I use them? Yes, because you can change the colour with whatever you've got at home. $3.99, $5.19 for 12 pieces. That's really good value for money.
Melanie D says, Leanne, thank you. That was a great tip about writing personal messages for the Country Lane signpost. She says, does Melanie, I have always loved that die, but struggled with how to design it. And now you've given me so many ideas.
Fantastic.
Laurie says, that pig is so fun. Great to use with the new kitchen collection. Yes. 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 The pig's about the right size to use all the different...
Yes, all of the little things, the little spatulas and the hand and all of it. Put them in the unit, stick them in the pocket of the apron.
Yes.
Put them beside the little mixer, put them in the bowl of the mixer, whatever you want.
I love that. Even more reasons to buy now. And one final deal for now, before we have a little break, is from the Hummingbird collection. Just a beautiful beautiful textured lace metal die, which is normally $5.99, $7.95, £1.20, or $2 if you are a platinum member. Have I got the actual die in there? Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. So it's, oh, hello. It is a really beautiful die, really nice size. And I always think with sort of these sort of dies that come with collections, don't just use it within the Hummingbird collection. It's the kind of die that you can use right across a whole host of different collections. Very beautiful, very intricate, that beautiful vintage effect to it, and you're picking it up for just £1.20. 75% off, $2 if you are shopping in the US and you are a Platinum member. Lynn Morton says, Leann and Ben, thank you very much. Yes, we will be looking at ink pads in the Colour Me Happy show. And Shaz Earl says, I love your top, Leann.
Oh, thank you. This is jewels. I like a little bit of jewels.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with jewels. It's timeless, isn't it? Thank you very much. I've got a red one the same.
Do jewels do men's clothes? Not so much.
They do. Jewels do fabulous men's clothes.
Oh, do they?
I think you would love the shirts. Yeah, they do lovely shirts. They do good polo tops, great chinos.
Do they?
Yeah. You need to have a look, Ben. They do brilliant, brilliant men's clothes. The shirts are spot on.
Maybe I will. Elsie says, so good to have you back with a morning show. And Amanda on YouTube says, love, love, love the Prism treat box. I have used them for wedding placement cards with treats inside. I love that idea. We're going to have a break. We're going to give you opportunity to get all of those outlet deals checked out. When we come back, we're going to be on the sofa. So, get your questions in, please. Anything you want to fire at Leann. I mean, colouring wise, anything else you just want to ask her? You know,
yeah.
we're happy to chat
I'll
around.
answer anything.
Really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you like. So get your questions in. We've got a couple so far, so plenty of opportunities to get yours in. In the meantime, let's have a short break, get you to the checkout, and hear from Debbie Fisher.
My day-to-day life is pretty busy in work. Literally, I get in the door, I check my polls, I then check what I've got to demo, I then get everything ready, and it's just busy, busy, busy from there. I have a meeting with the producer, the director, we get then sorted for the shows, talk to the presenter, and it depends what side I'm on. I mean, sometimes I'm doing the presenting side, sometimes I'm doing the demonstration side, and I love both. It's actually who I get to work with. That's, yeah, I can't say no more than that other than anybody that works here. We are a big family. We're so super friendly. I love Ben. I love it when we work together. And I don't mean that I don't love anyone else. It's the fact that Ben is the presenter and then I'm demonstrating and we just have this great rapport. Same with Craig, same with Deb, same with the whole team. So yeah, the best part of the day is just getting to work with the best people in the industry. Oh, a night out. In the morning. Oh, none. I only drink water. Oh, well, I'm cutting out sugar, so it's got to be savoury. Masterclass. Oh, I can't leave the house without my lipstick. Oh, I love a baked potato. I relax, so I literally drive home normally and then I relax.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Oh, welcome back. We're in the comfy seats now. We were just chatting about Ninja creamies and air fryers again.
Creamies, yeah.
Yeah. I still haven't joined the air fryer revolution, so just chatting.
Ben, honestly, I have only had my oven on in the last 18 months 3 times. And that's like Christmas and when I've got the family over for a big roast. Like I just cook everything in it. Saves you a massive amount of electricity and convenience and speed. So, for example, and see now I'm just going to be selling it to everybody. I've got the Ninja 15 in 1.
Yeah, 15 in 1?
15 in 1, it's incredible. And I now steam air fry a whole chicken. And that's a large chicken, so for a family of 6, a whole chicken, steam air fry in 50 minutes. No longer in your oven for 3 or 4 hours. And it is the juiciest, moistest, crispiest skin that you will ever experience. I kid you not, Ben, you'll never want to cook a chicken in another way.
I'm going to get one then. Just wait. I just wait till payday. Right, questions. And thank you for all the comments as well. Christine says that twirling pig is the Chef Ramsay of pigs. Absolutely. So we've
without the language.
Yeah, without the language. Although if you were swearing, you wouldn't know because he'd be speaking in pig, so he'd just be going. Right. Got some general questions, but where's that comment? Seeley, who says, I know nothing about colouring. Please help, as I have bought so many things and I don't use them as I'm confused still. I haven't opened the Academy of Colour that I bought at Christmas. So we don't know exactly what Seeley has, but I suppose the clue is the fact that she's got the Academy of Colour. Yes. So start there, right?
Yes, so start there. So Seeley, did you say?
Yes.
So I would say, please, if you do nothing else today, take out your Academy of Colour, open it, get the little card out, follow the link, and there are 18 hours of live education taking you through every aspect of colouring you could possibly imagine, step by step, and it is me teaching you. There's no selling, there's no distraction, there's no breaks, there's just me and you sat doing it together with everything you've got in your box. So the best starting point, if you are confused by colouring, is to open your Academy of Colour and watching the comments, thousands of people say that colouring programme changed their life when it came to confidence and their ability. So firstly, you've got the right tool. You've got the Academy of Colour sat on a shelf. Get it out, open it, follow the link, go to the education, and just start by colouring one small thing. Yeah.
And I think then naturally from that, so we don't know exactly what you've got, but then if you've got other packs of, I don't know, tri-blends and aqua markers and whatnot, you will learn how to use all of the different types of pen within the Academy of Colour.
You learn the technique, and then you can apply that technique to all of the other things that you've collected.
Yeah. So it's definitely the thing to do. So just get it open. If you got it at Christmas, get it open. The nice thing about that as well is that you can do it in your own time. You've got all of those videos there with Leann, and if you don't understand anything, we can just pause and rewind you, can't we?
Exactly.
Yeah. So give it a go and you'll thank us later. This is from Ruth, this might be something which we can sort of demonstrate in Colour Me Happy later on, but Ruth says, I've always found shading and highlighting slightly tricky. Some advice / demos with that, please.
So I'm going to presume you mean alcohol markers, and we can definitely show that later. Nicola, can you write me a list? Thank you so much, I appreciate it. So we will look at shading and highlighting. That's best with an alcohol marker. It applies to watercolour. I'm going to presume you mean alcohol. So yes, we can definitely do that in Colour Me Happy.
And we're also, Nicola, for the list, going to look at ink pads, because Lynn struggles with getting the circles on the card.
That was Celie as well, I think.
That was Lynn.
Was that Lynn?
Lynn Morton.
Sorry, Lynn Morton.
Yeah. LC says, which glue is best with gilding flakes? I love the idea, but I really struggle to use them. So what's the tip and what's the glue?
So if you've got our gilding flake accessory set, the correct glue for gilding flakes is in there, and use that. If you don't have that, or if that's out of stock, then the best thing to do is to get our packs of 3 glue pens with the chisel, the broad and the ballpoint, and that will work with your gilding flakes very well.
The Gilding Flakes tool is still available.
Okay, so we can still get it. That's still available. So go to the website and get the Gilding Flakes glue kit, and that is the perfect glue with all of the tools that you need. You can use your glue pens. That will be on the website. We had them on a show the other day at a really good price. They were on a Monday. Go and have a look at the price. It was daft. You can use your double-sided tapes, your red liner tapes as well. Anything that isn't very wet. So collal all-purpose, no good. Tacky glue, no, not really.
No.
But for sure, the glue pens and that gilding glue kit, which is on the website.
And just to talk about gilding flakes generally, because as you guys will have seen, I love gilding flakes. I've done, I say a few, 1 or 2 demos with them. I always put on too much because the temptation is to just whack a load on, but you don't need a lot, do you?
Tiny bit.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little.
Just a little.
Sprinkling.
Just a sprinkling. It'll go a long way. Burnish it in. Yeah.
And it's always handy as well, isn't it? Because obviously, I mean, we have the different size pots, but it's handy to have spare pots as well, isn't it?
So I decant mine. I don't keep my gilding flakes in the pot it comes.
Oh, okay.
We cram as much as we can in there, so trying to get it back in there, it kind of expands when you open it, is a bit of a pain. So, like little, all takeaway cartons.
Oh, yeah.
If you're getting a Chinese and it's got the lid, I decant mine into there straight away. And then when I'm applying my gilding flakes, actually the piece of card goes into the pot, gets rubbed on, and everything goes back in the pot, and then the lid goes back on. It just makes it easier, and it makes the cleanup easier. So I would say decant into a pot that you feel is too big, and then put your card in the pot and apply it from there rather than picking them out.
All good tips. Still time for your questions if you want to fire them in. Laurie Barnett says, Leann, which ink is best to use with colour blend pencils when using blending solution?
Alcohol proof.
Right.
So finesse alcohol proof 100% with your colour blend and blending solution.
And just to chat around that again, because it's something which always comes up, blending solution, do we always need to use that when we are using our colour blend pencils?
No, we can use the pencils on their own. They will blend the wax. You can lay them up and mix new colours, and you'll get that really artistic, textured feel of a pencil. And the more pencil you lay down, the more burnished it becomes and the shinier it becomes with a wax effect. But you can use the blending solution to emulsify the wax and get a smoother blend like it's being coloured with a pen.
Question from Rachel. Is it best to heat emboss the shimmer ink pads once you've stamped, or is heat setting with a heat tool just as good?
Heat setting with a heat tool, it just depends. Do you want a raised glossy line? If you do the raised glossy line, you might impede a little bit of the shimmer. So some of the shimmer might not be as obvious. If you just want the high shimmer but you want it to dry quickly, just set it with a heat tool. Okay.
Ruth, you messaged us earlier on, was saying about blending, saying she was basically meaning all alcohol, watercolour and pencils. So we can look at that later on, can't we?
We can look at a couple of things.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, there's more questions coming through now.
I think, was it Ruth?
Ruth, yeah.
If Ruth could tell us the one thing that she would like to see the most, because I don't think in that 2 hours we'll not cover all of those things. But if you've got Academy of Colour, we cover all of those things in Academy of Colour. So Maybe if you haven't got Academy of Colour and you get one of the boxes that was on a good deal, the portrait one was on a good deal the other day.
Yeah.
You still get the link to all of the education. So you might get one of the boxes, but you still can access the 18 hours from all of the other boxes, so you get all of the education. So it might be worthwhile getting one of those to get the access, and then that teaches you all of the things that you've just mentioned there.
Couple of comments, couple more questions coming in. Good morning, Irene, who says, good morning, Leann, Ben, CTV and all crafty friends. Hello. Irene's in Georgia, and she says, I have so much stuff. Sometimes it's hard to figure what to do. I would say generally, like with colouring, I know we have so many loyal viewers and so many of you buy so many items from us. If it does come to colouring, I take your tip at the top of this little section here. If you've got the Academy of Colour and you've got loads of the other different pens lying around, start there, isn't it? That's the tip.
Yes, always start there.
Geraldine Maloney, hello, says, oh, I know the answer to this. But how do you get the ballpoint glue pen to work, please? She's got that ballpoint glue pen.
Would you like to answer it, Ben?
Well, you just have to do, because I demonstrated it on the show, you have to do little, I wish I had one to show you here.
Presses.
But little presses down. Because I think a lot of people like take the top off and then start trying to do with it, but it's all about, it's kind of like when you prep the bigger pens that we've got, isn't it? Little pumping.
It is. So the nib on a ballpoint glue pen is ever so slightly sprung.
Yeah.
The little ball inside. So when you write with it, by pushing the ball in, it lets the glue flow. When you lift it up, the ball fills the hole to stop evaporation of the glue. So that's about preserving the glue that's inside there. Sometimes that glue can cause a little seal. So just run your fingernail or your finger over it to remove any dry glue. And then a little pump, a little press with that ballpoint will get the glue flowing, and then you can start to use it.
And generally, again, what are we sort of using those for?
So I would say those are for gluing fine details. So it might be that you've got a little gem or a little embellishment that you need a tiny little bit of glue for, or your flittering, which is drawing lines or freestyling on already printed paper to put some glitter highlights on there. The same for gilding, for putting gilded accent with your gilding flakes on there as well. So it's great for fine detail. It's not for, you wouldn't do your matting and layering with one of those ballpoint pens. It's for adding small details and small accents and embellishment.
And those are the pens, aren't they, where the glue comes out blue?
Yes.
So when it comes out blue,
I
have to wait, don't I?
If you're sticking gems, if you're going to stick something and you want adhesion, when it comes out blue, the thing goes straight on it.
Yeah.
And it dries. If you're doing, and that's the same for glitter.
Right.
If you're going to use it with gilding flakes, when it comes out blue, you leave it until it's gone clear. You can no longer see any blue, and that means it's then ready to receive your gilding flake. It's tacky.
Okay. And Ruth is talking about that actually. She says, she's talking about the gilding flake glue. How long do you need to wait until it dries tacky?
Just about, so don't put a lot on, don't flood. So you need a small amount again, less is more, 10 or 15 seconds.
Okay. A few comments about Ninja here as well. My Ninja is used almost every day, says Karen Zweigart. It is a great time and money saver. It also does not heat up the entire house. That is a huge deal. Right now, we are in the middle of a week-long heat wave, says Karen. Wish we had a heat wave here. Tell you what, next week though, apparently. Shaz says, I love my air fryer. And Alison Jarrett says, a Ninja Creamy is a game changer. I love mine. Best thing that I have ever bought.
I agree with you, Karen.
You were using it last night, weren't you?
I was using it last night. Last night I made a pint of fresh strawberry, a pint of fresh blueberry, a pint of chocolate and a pint of caramel.
Jane has got a question. She says, I'm struggling to find embossing ink. Do CC do anything that can help?
Yes, our watermark. So watermark ink will do heat embossing for you, but also my top tip for you is don't buy lots of different colours of embossing powder. Our pigment ink pads and a clear embossing powder is all you need. And then you emboss with a clear powder onto any one of the pigment or shimmer ink pads and you get that colour raised line. It's much better to have one pot of clear powder and then your pigment inks, which can be used for many other things.
I'm out of questions.
Okay.
I enjoyed that though.
Thank you.
That was fun.
I enjoyed it. I love questions. I love helping everybody at home.
Yeah, we should do that again very soon. And actually, that's come on a nice day because normally on a Wednesday, we do Beautiful Beginnings, don't we, with Essentials Corner. So we've kind of done it in the morning. Because tonight, don't forget, we have got our 60-minute deals with Craig is coming in specifically for that show because he's seen how good the deals are. He's pushing Leann out of the way, isn't he?
Yes.
He's coming in, he's going, get out of there.
We don't want you, off you go.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
All right then,
All
cold
right.
rank.
Yeah.
Cold rank.
Yeah.
Did that hottie Scotty?
Yeah. Get out of my way, I am coming in to do the deals, Leann. Some of the deals that we've got coming up for you on Colour Me Happy, we're going to show you in picture form right now. In fact, don't thank me for these deals. No, these aren't Ben deals. These are Leann deals. And can I just say, the price that you've got here, Leann, on the shimmer ink pads, what have you even done here?
It is a really good price, isn't it?
Yeah.
To be able to have all of those ink pads for only $18.40 or $28. Do you know, it's just about, so many of you say, oh, I've seen those ink pads, I haven't really wanted to invest, I'm not sure how I'll use them, what will I do with them when I get them home? So I thought, you know what, let's do them on a really good deal.
Yeah.
And that means that you can get these home and try them because the price is, you know, it's fantastic,
yes.
isn't it? So I would say try. And shimmer ink pads, so many different things you can do with them. Blend, stamp, water techniques, heat emboss, very flexible.
And we'll look at those in detail in Colour Me Happy. Like we said, we've noted down the questions that you've already asked and the requests that you want to see. So we've got those and we'll address those through the show. That is not to say that you can't tune in at 2 and go, oh, Leann, can you show me this? Can you show me that? We're open to any requests. If we can do it, we'll do it for you. That's basically what it is. I knew this would happen. Another quick question. We are going to have a quick look, if we can, at the Tricolor markers. But Amelie just says, Leann, when I watercolour, sometimes the paper curls or warps. I'm confused if I'm using the wrong paper or maybe I'm using too much water.
So number one, are you using watercolour card?
Right.
If you're not, the paper will warp and curl. If you put too much water on watercolour card, it will too, but it takes the water so much easily. So if you're watercolouring, only ever on watercolour card, never on our marker card, never on Nina, really never on the multi-purpose cardstock either. The only thing I ever recommend for any kind of watercolour technique is watercolour card. And I think if you do that, you'll see a massive improvement.
Excellent stuff. Thank you everyone for the questions. So 2 o'clock this afternoon, in just over an hour's time, Colour Me Happy. More questions, please. And anything else you want, more requests, please, 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 and I mean this, don't be afraid to ask a question. Don't be afraid to ask Leann to show you something. Even if you think it's the most simplest thing in the world, if you're struggling with it, it's important to us. If you bought items from us and you don't know how to use them, or if you're struggling, it's important that we can help you get the very best out of them. So ask that question. And as we always say, no such thing as a silly question. And chances are, if you're thinking it, there's probably 20 other people out there thinking the same thing, too scared to ask. So you'll be doing a lot of people a favour. One thing we do want to have a look at in the sort of last 5 minutes of the show are our Tricolor brush markers. You've got the complete collection here, 18-piece set for £32 or $48 if you're platinum, saving nigh on £20, saving nigh on $30 on these as well. And Leann, just talk us through these, because whilst we have the Tricolor Aquas, we have Tri-Blends, we have Tri-Blend brush pens, these again are different, the Tricolor brush pens. So how are these different to all the other pens I've just mentioned?
Okay, so these have, I'm just getting myself a butterfly ready.
Okay.
We've also got these coming up at some point. These are, if you...
They are
Colour
Colour Me Happy.
Honestly, if you get these before they're gone, because
Sheena's
these,
bold butterflies, aren't they?
Sheena's bold butterflies are the best butterflies I've ever used.
Yeah.
Incredible. Right, so the difference with our Tricolor markers is when you've got like Tri-Blend, Tri-Blush, Tri-Brush, what you get is 3 colours of the same hue.
Yeah.
So you'll get different intensities. So you'll get a light, a medium and a dark. So 3 tones of the same hue. With Tricolor brush, what you get is 3 different colours which will blend together to give you an ombre.
I see.
And that's usually difficult to do because picking the 3 colours to give you that ombre in the correct intensity can take years and years of practice. But actually what we've done with these is work that out for you so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So example, in this pen, I've got fuchsia, vanilla and satsuma. And let me show you what I mean by that. So just starting here with fuchsia pink. Normally what you would be doing is going from this shade of fuchsia to a medium shade and then a lighter shade of fuchsia. What we've got in this pen is the fuchsia, then the satsuma. So we're going from pink to orange.
That's a Satsuma.
Effortlessly. And then we're going to the yellow, the lighter.
Yeah.
So you're ombreing between 3 entirely different colours, and it makes it seamless for you. So when you're using your tri brush, what you would do is start at one end, and that's the fuchsia. Oh, my head's in the way, sorry. So start at one end, and that's the fuchsia, and then you go to the opposite end. Okay? Oh, back to the... Oh, Nicola, that was so good, Nicola.
Sorry, Nicola.
Nicola's going back to the fuchsia.
I was resisting the urge today, but Nicola
so
said
good.
it. Yeah.
And then once you've done the other end, then you go to the middle colour and you bring that out and you get that seamless, beautiful blend. The marker does it for you. That isn't about my skill or technique. That is about the marker doing it for you. If you want to go back to the fuchsia, you can go back to the fuchsia a little bit and just intensify it if you want to do that.
So is that the same across all of the pens in this set then?
For all of these tri-colour brush markers, yes, it is indeed.
Okay.
There we go. And look, it's
Beautiful.
so easy and you get a beautiful, beautiful result. And all of the markers will work in that way.
Do another colour.
Another colour.
Another set, yeah.
Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do this one.
Okay.
And I'll go across several parts of the butterfly just so you can get a real feel for the colour. So I'm starting here and I'm starting with, I think this is peacock, navy blue.
Navy blue.
So navy blue. And then I'm going to the other end of the marker, and that is emerald. And actually with this one, you know, you can do it in any order. So look, I'm going to go in the middle first.
Yeah.
And it just shows you that these three colours will work together however you decide to put them together. And it will ombre between those three effortlessly for you. And if you want to smooth out, if you've got a little blend in the middle and you want to smooth it out, you just go and add a little bit more colour.
Yeah.
And you know what, Ben, that just magically, that's not my technique.
No.
That just happens for you. Another one, let's have another look at another marker. Where's another one?
Oh yeah, one more, I reckon.
One more.
Yeah. Decisions.
We'll do this one. Here we go.
What have we got
we're
here?
going to do, this is like a really pastel one,
Yeah.
which I really love as well. So we've got some lovely light colours in here too, where it's going from a lilac through a grey to a pink at the end. The cameras, I don't think the cameras do that one justice. It doesn't look like very much, does it? Let's pick a different colour. It looks fantastic in the studio. It's our bright lights.
Yeah.
Then, what's the word? Reduce the effect. So this is another pastel one. So let's see if this one looks any better. Can you see that that's green?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going from the green there to more of a, like a peppermint.
Oh, yes.
To a citrus.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you can see those greens. And then to more of a lime.
Got you.
And you've gone all the way through those colours. So you've got some beautiful pastel results as well as some really vivid results. It's just fantastic, Ben.
Yeah.
I can keep going forever with these.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to see more of this, because we're almost out of time, we've only got a minute. If you want to see more of the Tricolor brush pens later on.
I think it's £32.
Yeah, that's what I said. I know.
What?
I know. I think you were too busy stamping that butterfly when I was...
having too much fun with the colouring. Oh, my word. I mean, that's not even to think about, is it?
It's fine, isn't it?
You're getting 18 markers.
Yeah.
What's 18
54.
times 3? 54 colours for 32.
You know what to do.
I've got nothing to say.
Trish says, good morning, everyone. I'm loving the show today. Laughter is the best way to start the day, the first time beautifully. Thank you. And Robin Lane says, thank you so much for the Q&A. What excellent help. Talking of excellent help, we have more excellent help coming your way in an hour's time on Colour Me Happy, lots of people's favourite show. Leann is here, and we are here to serve you. Any questions, any requests, we've got them already lined up. We've got 2 or 3 requests lined up. Anything else that you want to see, check the show, see what's on it, and see what you want demonstrated. We'll be happy to help if we can. Leann, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Be back here in an hour, won't you? And we'll have lots more fun and lots more education on Colour Me Happy. Until then, happy shopping. Bye for now.